All right, Gym family, welcome back to another edition of Gym Tuesday. I'm your host, Sizzo. Who we got in the building tonight?
It's J. Don Dada, female musician, artist, mentor, whatever you want to call it.
Give us the story, give us the background, just, your upbringing and how you got into your career.
I grew up in Newark. I wasn't born over here though, so like most niggas born and raised in Newark.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
I was actually born in Westwood in Bergen County.
Oh, okay,
Whatever,
okay.
and then like came over here. Probably like I think it was like second grade or whatever. Moved around a little bit as a kid. I used to live in like Virginia for a year. Bounced
Okay.
around.
My family
But,
from VA, word,
oh,
Chesapeake,
yeah.
word.
Okay, yeah, not too
yeah.
far. We was in Hampton, I believe.
Oh, I
Right
say no
there.
more, say no more.
But yeah, grew up in a Jamaican household. My pop's Jamaican. I'm the first grandchild, like immediate. My family first one born here,
Oh,
so
damn.
like real first generation type shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So yeah, grew up in a real like strict household. My mom's and my dad was separated type shit, so I used to go back and forth. But I lived with my dad for a good amount of years, and then lived with my mom for a good amount of years. And really just always been a quiet person. Like recently, past couple years, a lot of people like see me and they like, damn, you speak a lot more, all that type of stuff. And so I always been like real timid, I want to say, but not timid. And really, other than that, school, I was always good at school. My dad ain't play that shit. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't play that at all. And then like I got into sports like 9 years old or whatever. And my dad really made me start doing sports because I was fat as hell. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
shit.
lie. Like, he like, nah, like you gotta do
Yo,
something.
it don't get no realer than that.
Nah,
It
I
don't
ain't
get
gonna
no
lie.
realer than that.
I was a heavy set kid. Like I used to this day, I love food. I'm not gonna lie.
For
But
sure.
fell in love with ball. Played ball throughout the end of my middle school years, high school years. Got a scholarship, and really, I don't have a career like that's crazy because you said like how you get into your career. I don't feel like I have a set career. Like I got a biology degree when I went to college.
Okay.
I worked in cancer research for like a year.
Tough.
I coach basketball on like all levels, but then I also like recently started releasing music. I know how to play the piano. Like I used to teach piano lessons, so like I like to consider myself like a jack of all. I do whatever I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'ma just do that shit.
Yeah, I love meeting people like that because it's like, yo, how do y'all balance out what the hell y'all want to do? Because I would like be mad at myself that I know how to do so much because a person like that, I know you try to master all of them
Yeah.
shits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like if I know how to do it, I want to master doing it. You
Nah,
know what I mean?
word.
So it's like I know that's like, do you deal with any pressure because of that? Because it's like, yo, I feel like I'm juggling in between
Yeah, so I was
careers
about to
and
say that's
jobs. You know
like
what I
a
mean?
big thing. Like just talking like family or friends and stuff like that. I've always been a person where everybody just kind of always got that question mark on me.
Yeah,
Like,
for
what is
sure.
it that you actually gonna do? Because I always been smart, always been like I said, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. But
Mhm.
it's always been like, what is Jayla doing? So I don't know. I like to try to freelance. I do a little bit of everything. I still do a little bit of everything, but whatever like in the moment I'm feeling, that's what I do. So if I'm feeling the piano shit, I did that from like sophomore year of high school, taught lessons throughout senior year. Kind of let that go because I had to decide between like
Mhm.
getting a piano scholarship or basketball scholarship. And at the time, like I ain't gonna lie to motherfuckers that be like on the band and shit.
Yeah,
They be,
yeah,
they be playing them instruments since they was walking. And for
Type
me,
shit.
I ain't learned how to play the piano like for real until I was like 14. So I was nice,
Mhm.
like, but I already knew like it was one or the other at the moment.
Yeah.
And having parents that couldn't afford to send me to college just cause or whatever, I knew like ball, I was a lot better. And
Got you.
it was easier to get a basketball scholarship than it would be to get a piano scholarship. So I kind of took a step away from music as a whole until my senior year of college. Yeah, after I graduated college, that's when I dropped my first single.
Shit, what gave you the like inspiration to do it? Like, what was like, nah, fuck it. Well, it was on some like fuck it shit. Like,
My friends, I ain't
oh,
gonna
okay,
lie. So
okay,
like, I used to go
okay.
to the stew. My friends used to make music for me from the hood. So a lot of my mans didn't make music, and I was always in the stew with them. I'll tell them like, yo, tweet that, say this instead of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And like one day, my man's like, yo, like, just hop on the feature. And he thought I was gonna flop, like he thought it was bullshit. And I got in there, he got sick. He like, oh, you fucking crazy. So I used to just go to the stew for fun, bring it back to my dorm and play it for my teammates. And I'm talking about if I would have released it back then, a lot of my shit probably had like 10,000 streams right now
Type
because they was
shit,
listening to that
word,
shit every
word.
single day. And so when I finally graduated, the first song I ever played for them junior year, that's what I dropped. So that song been recorded since like 2020, 2021.
That's
But I ain't
tough.
drop it to 2023.
That's tough. Like, just going back to the upbringing, because I know you was like, yo, I was the quiet, timid type. Like, how did you make friends? How did you, like, even show people that you, pretty much, how did you show people you? Because I know I was the same way. Like, I of course, had a mask, like, you know what I mean? But I was always myself at the end of the day,
Yeah.
too. So it's like, how did you pretty much show yourself to others coming up?
Coming up, I never had a whole bunch of friends. Like even
Mm-hmm.
to this day, I don't consider myself. I got a lot of associates.
Oh,
You feel
you
me?
and me
I
both. I
got a
got a
lot of
list.
associates. There's a
A
lot of people that'll
list.
tell you that they know me, but they don't really know me. But growing up, I feel like you just had to give me good vibes. Like my dad brought me up real strict on like being a leader
Mhm.
and not a follower. And you feel me? So I never had a problem with if I gotta sit at the table by myself because they on bullshit. That's fine by me.
Yeah.
But I would run into like a couple people here and there who would just start talking. You know, when you're younger, it's a little easier to be open because you're not you don't got all the insecurities in your
Right.
head.
Right.
You're really innocent, and so
Hmm.
you're not thinking about certain things. And so I always had more male friends than female friends. I would say, but yeah, just in sports, I say that like. Once we would get to gym class and niggas would see
Yeah.
like, oh, she
Yeah.
kicking our ass, like, oh, she really nice or whatever. Like that's how a lot of people start talking to me. So a lot of my core friends is just old teammates.
That's tough. Yeah, I was literally the same way. Like, and I'm still trying to like solve that case because it's like, yo, like it was really love out here, bro. Like, how did this dark cloud affect everybody
I
in a
think that
sense?
should come from. I don't want to say hate and envy because that's all. I feel like it still all goes back to societal standards. Like
Hmm.
you know, we live in a low income environment. We're gonna call the shit what it is. Like for me,
Yeah.
we might have had enough growing up. Some people didn't. Some people did, but wasn't for me. Can't none of us go up the block to South Orange and shit on them niggas.
Nah, for
You
sure,
feel
for
me?
sure,
And that shit five,
for,
six blocks up. Can't
for
none of us go up there
sure.
and shit on them. But I feel like as the economy, and it sucks to really try to blame the economy, but like we gonna call the facts the facts. When people can't afford the basic stuff they need to live, we go into survival mode.
Yeah, that too.
And so, if you in survival mode, yeah, that's my man's. But yeah, I'll lick my man's for a band. Cause I need that band. You're not thinking about for me. That's your man. He always had your back. So I feel like for some reason
Damn,
something
bro.
happened with like it just got so much more expensive to live. A lot of niggas wasn't getting even people that's on government like my family
Hmm.
ain't never been on like government assistance and nothing like that. But even with government assistance, it ain't always enough. They ain't giving like feel
That's a
me
fact.
people
Word.
with 4 or 5 kids and you giving them $300 worth of food stamps. Fuck is that doing for 4 or 5 miles? Nothing.
Exactly.
So now I gotta get to that point where it's like I might love you to death, but I'm willing to do whatever it is to survive.
I done got so like lost with it to the sense of it's like, where do we redirect it? Because we lost in so many avenues to where it's like, wait, what's the first street should we work on or clean up? Because
Yeah,
it's
it's a
like
whole bunch of shit.
accountability here, parenting here, then it's the, of course the politics and everything, forming the city. And it's like, I don't care that they like knocking shit down and building things. That's a whole part of the system. Like
Yeah.
far as that, we knew that was coming.
Yeah,
But
I mean, a
far
lot of the
as
shit we grew up seeing,
we
our
broken
parents ain't see.
deeper into the community. It's not like no corner store saving the world.
Yeah, on the
Ain't no
shelf.
corner store
Shit, like
saving the world,
Bobby
gang.
can't be super.
Bobby Kim, the bodega ain't going to save the block, gang. So it's like, yo, we gotta really see where we really disconnected at. And it's kind of like, of course, we know a lot of people are stuck on the material things, and it's just like everybody want to get fast scheme because, of course, we want, you know, that outfit little baby just posted 3 days
Yeah,
ago just to show you I
back
could
like
get
you
it
said,
too.
back to the social media shit. Like you feel me? It's and that's why I was talking to my man's probably a couple of days ago about this, and just just wasn't in a good headspace. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, like I feel like I ain't do what I'm supposed to do. And it's like, yo, like if you be real about it, like we ain't even 30. You get on the internet and you see millions of people. It's about 8 billion people in the world, somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's millions of people following the same 10 to 9 motherfuckers. That's 23 to 25. That's million. Which is like when you really think about it on a realistic note, and you get out of the social media mindset of it. That's 5 people out of 8 billion, which means that's not normal. That's not the
Facts.
norm. That's not how it
Facts.
really goes. So that means it's 6 to 5 billion people your age who live in life just like you.
And you don't even know it.
Yeah, because you only see
And
the
your
motherfucker
radius.
who got viral and popped off, and now he got millions and billions, and you like, damn, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's like, that's just not the reality of things. It's really not how it go for everybody. Them 5 to 10 motherfuckers, they got lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless them early, whatever the case may be. They got theirs, but the reality of it is, you at the point where you're supposed to be figuring your life out. You're supposed to be figuring out what you want to do, how you want to approach stuff. Like, that's normal. That don't mean you set back because you ain't got 10 racks.
Right.
And the niggas across the street that's scamming and hitting licks got 10 racks. They ain't even, in my opinion, they ain't got 10 racks.
They every day ain't so every day, yo. Like, word. And I be trying to tell people a lot, too. And, of course, if you listening, you could take this and use this to your life as well. I tell a lot of people nowadays, and I really try to, like, hit it on the nose. Understand, it used to be sometimes, but now it's most times. The why, I think, is way more important than the how.
For sure.
So you got to understand why you doing shit rather than how it got done. Sure. Because that how it got done could lead you into some shit. You hear me? To some shit that you can't get out of. So you got to understand why they doing it, why you want to get into a field, why do you want this 10,000? You feel me? Is it just for the look or you want revenue? Yeah, you feel me? Like, you got to understand it.
Anybody could get 10, but can you maintain your 10?
You feel me? Why did you get this 10? Just to say you got it? Because when you get it, now the pressure on you, niggas know you got it because now you ain't never have it before. So look at you now. You blowing it, showing it, and now it's like, oh.
Yeah, nah, word.
So, yeah, understand, like, the why is way more important than the how in a lot of these aspects, bro, because I'm understanding now why I'm podcasting. You feel me? It's really just to lead, is to encourage, is to motivate, is to inspire. And I know a lot of people can look into how I'm doing it, and that's just, oh, I could get an iPhone, get a light, get a system. Okay, I could do it now. But now it's like, you got it, but it ain't no purpose in it. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So understand your purpose in something, because anybody could do what you do, but everybody's not going to have the same purpose. Yeah. Everybody's not going to want to feed your family the way you want to feed your family, bro. And you got to understand certain things. That's why a lot of friends is breaking apart, bro, because purpose is into a lot of these businesses now, brands, and you got to understand, bro, we not just in it to flash. We ain't in it for pictures, at least not me.
It's deeper than that. Nah, for real. That's like one of my biggest philosophies with my players, like, across the board. That's something they probably hear me say a million times a season. It's like, bro, I could take any kid or any player at any level and work them out, and they'll be able to dribble, they'll be able to shoot, they'll be able to do any aspect in life, whatever skill it is. If you get the training, it's like when you lie on your fucking resume. You go in and they train you for the job, so now you know how to do it. But why are you doing it? Anybody can do it if they get the resources to be able to do it, but the why is what's going to drive you. The why is what's going to keep that shit true. The why is what's going on the days you don't feel like doing it, because it's going to be days you don't feel like doing the shit you're supposed to do.
And once a lot of people, like, it clicks for a lot of people there, I think a lot of people's lives will change, because we will understand that, yo, we are in certain situations and been stuck in certain situations and not knowing why we in them. We just like, okay, this how I bag shorty. I bet. Now you in a situation like, why the fuck did I just do this? Why am I, like, you feel me, still in this shit? It's like, yo, bro, you wanted to know because it was the cool thing to do, but now you're stuck. Now you feel me? Or you done set yourself back to where it's like, dog, like, I could have prevented this shit. And that's, and that's why I try to separate that a lot in this life, because, again, like, social media build pressure on you, like, especially, like, you knowing people that got bread or got followers or got status. You're going to be like, yo, am I worth sitting by these niggas or being by these? But you got to understand, too, God work in mysterious ways, man. And you just got to understand. And I'm like, yo, that's their blessing, yo. Like, I got to look at it as, like, I'm on the way. It may be a few years down the line, but I'm in line. Just wrapping up your 2024. Like, how was it for you? Crazy.
2024 was one of the toughest years of my life. No bullshit.
Fill us in, cause I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Like I had to, like you said, really just sit and evaluate and really like break stuff down. Um, the end of 2023, like my grandmother passed,
My condolences.
and so like that really like changed a lot of like stuff for me. Cause me and my like I told you, I was never super talkative. Like to the point where my family used to call me one word. They would ask me a question and I could answer any question with one word. I swear to God. Like I was
One word.
That's it.
That's
But like
tough.
if it was anybody that I really used to get into it and really parlay with, it was my grandmother. Like we would really talk about real shit. So I remember like a lot of our last conversations, like my last couple conversations with her when I had went to visit her before she passed away and stuff. We just talked a lot about just like higher powers, spiritual. My grandmother was a very like godly, God fearing woman. Like and she even before she passed, she was sick. Her last couple conversations, one of the things she said to me that really stuck to me was like, "Yo, like I'm okay, but whatever God's plan is for me." And so like going into 2024, I like took a little social media break at the end of 2023. After that, for a couple months, was really like getting in the gym, getting back in shape, recording my music, focusing. I dropped the album at the beginning of the year. It's actually my most streamed project. It almost got 8,000 streams.
Congrats.
And so yeah, 2024 though was rough. I had 1,000,001 car issues. To the point I actually don't even have my whip right now because somebody hit me and totaled that shit on Halloween.
Damn.
But like it was like, bro, like clockwork. Every 3 weeks something was happening to my car. Somebody bust my window, I get it fixed. Another 3 weeks, somebody hit my shit, I had to deal with that. And it was just like back to back to back. So with that, it was like every time I would try to go to like studios and stuff like that, I was having issues with not even my engineer, the computer. Don't want to load files. Don't want to let us pull files to play. So it was like a real challenging year where I feel like God really separated me from a lot of stuff. Like, you know, a lot of my friends, a lot of like just people that I was more really close with talking to on a day-to-day basis. 2024 really made me realize that I have always been that person that pour wholeheartedly into everybody I know. Like if I believe in you, I love you. I love in an agape type of way. Like there's no limits to my love, whether you're my friend, whether it's for me romantic, whatever the case may be. Any type of person, anybody that know me and say like I pour into my people 1,000%. But 2024, once God really like separated me from a lot of people, took me out of a lot of situations. I was working at Johnson & Johnson doing cancer research, beginning of the year and shit like that. Wasn't getting along with my boss. I took the leap of faith and I fucking quit. I was 23, making 70K a year, and I quit.
Damn.
And I quit, and I said, I went full-time basketball coaching training. I started my LLC, shit like that. So 2024 was a year where God really, like, I got real close to God, like, probably in the middle of the summer or whatever. Like, I started reading the Bible from beginning to end. So, like, every day I read 30 minutes of the Bible, stuff like that. And it was really my year of isolation where it's just like, yo, like, I'm okay with however this shit go, as long as it's me and God. And I really had to understand, like, yo, sometimes when you want certain things out of life or when you promise certain things, especially from the higher, a lot of niggas can't go. A lot of stuff can't go. And it hurt to for me leave certain people behind or feel like, damn, like I really want to bring you with me or I really want to bring this with me or why I can't do that and this at the same time. But sometimes you really got to just be sat down and understand what your true purpose is. And I really, my year like reciprocation and understanding that, you know, I can't keep pouring into everything around me and my cup empty and ain't nobody got a drop of water to give me when I need it.
You done spoke some shit, man. That's something that I can deeply relate to because it's like my biggest issue is, my biggest like pro of mine is I love hard, like you said, like I go to the full extreme and I don't like care about sacrifices. I really don't. And it's to the point where it's like the moment I start like thinking for myself or doing for myself or putting myself first, it's kind of like people forget that. And people will try to judge and reverse the scenario or reverse the narrative. Like, yo, you never was this person. It's like, I can't continue like you said, pouring into your cup and it's not even an ounce unless it's I'm pouring you first. And you like, all right, you could take a couple ice cubes.
Yeah.
All right, I still gotta wait for my shit to melt. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like, damn,
I
bro.
can't
Like,
give you
so
everything and get
it's
nothing.
exactly, and it's like to the average listener or to the average doer, you will like crash out over that because it's like, yo, bro, if I'm not getting that from you, bro, like, why are you taking from me? Like, knowing you ain't built or set up to give me the same thing, why introduce me to an energy? Why even try to build a foundation of consistency knowing that it won't be met? You feel me? And it's like, I gotta stop taking away from my heart because that's what happens. You know, we start reflecting negative of ourselves. Like,
Yeah,
yo, like, damn. And it's never us.
it's
It's
not.
never us, bro, because we doing what we need to do. And it's like now we finally wake up in certain aspects of, okay, I got to prioritize myself.
Right.
I got to make sure my bills right. I got to make sure my mental right. Now, mind you, it's still going to be people still like with their hand out, want to vent, want you to be there for them, and you can't
Absolutely.
be there. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But if they can't respect that and reciprocate the same love and space or give you that same respect or that solitude, like, you know what? He has done enough. He has done a lot.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
There's got to be something. Because the moment you say no or don't want to be
Like you
somewhere,
never say yes.
it's like I
A
never
million
said
times.
yes.
Beyonce said that shit.
You
Perfect.
feel me?
I'm
I
telling you.
swear to
The
Lord.
first time was
Yo,
like, bro, like I said yes to you a million times. Yes to you when I ain't have it. Yes to you when I probably couldn't afford to say yes
fucked
to
up.
you. Whether it's like because for me, a lot of people think of shit like that is just materialistic and monetary, but it's like no, like energy, even like energy
Right.
really is
Presence.
big. Yeah, like showing up for people is big. Like you feel me, like, and I feel like I show up for people sometimes when I'm not even in the best mood to show up for my fucking self.
And you know
I'm
what's
showing
crazy?
up.
I'll get mad at myself for not showing up for people. And they don't even get that. It's like, yo, it be certain times, like certain people have an event or something. And I was like, I want to be there, but I can't be there. And I'll
Yeah,
be like, all
yeah,
right. But then, of course, that narrative spins. And it's like, yo, if that's what you want to do, save me the manipulation. Like,
yeah.
I'm
Nah,
good
for
off
real.
that. You feel me?
Be
So,
for self, just be for self.
and
Don't act like you for the team.
that's why this break is so needed. Like, starting this year is like, and I'm just hearing everybody just have this self-reflective year. And it's like, yo, uh, 2024 might just not have been my year for it, but 25. Oh, we gonna get self-reflective
Nah,
over
for
here,
sure.
man, because and it's not to the point where it's like I can't go on without it, because I can continue progressing, I can continue recording, but the more I pile that up,
Yeah,
it's going to fall down on me.
yeah,
One of these
yeah.
days, all it's going to take is
You
the
ain't, I about
wrong
to
day to
say.
open that door.
Yeah, you don't got the feel me. Foundation is everything.
Yeah.
And you feel me? A lot of people building on sand. Like foundation is,
Word.
and there's a lot of people that's like building on sand. Like you can't build a house on sand because one day something gonna happen and your
Don't
whole shit.
rain.
Yeah, it could be a
Don't rain.
mansion. Shit could have 20 rooms. It could be beautiful. You could be getting praise from everybody for what you did, but if the foundation and the core is not true and honest to you and like what you stand for and your real purpose, you're not gonna be satisfied. And that's another thing that I was struggling with in 2024 too, just feeling like satisfied with life. Like, yo, I pour into my kids and my players. I pour into this, I pour into that. But for some reason, I'm still going home at night. And when it's just me and my four walls in my apartment bedroom,
It's not the
I'm not
same love.
happy. I'm not happy. Like deep down inside, it's like, and that's when, feel like you say, you gotta start choosing yourself.
And them voices get loud. They get loud. And that's why I said too, like, I gotta well, next year coming up, I gotta replace social media with journaling. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because instead of just writing or finding a crazy meme or quote to post,
Yeah.
just write it down.
Yeah.
Save yourself the energy and just save,
Nah,
and
for
protect
sure.
yourself, because
'Cause niggas
I
don't care no way. You
they
post
don't
shit
give
like
a
that,
fuck,
they might
bruh.
slide up
They
like.
might like the story.
But
They might
in
say, "Yo,
reality,
keep
yeah,
going."
ain't nobody about to call you and be like, yo, you good? Let's just sit down and chop. Like, what's on your mind? Let me pick your brain out for sure. And I've been like, since I was young, I don't know why, but all my teachers used to tell me I was very mature, ahead of my
Mhm.
time. Like,
Mhm.
And so I never been one like that's always been something that was really ick to me. Is if a person, the first thing you do when you have issues is probably is you run to the net.
Ooh,
It's like the net
I was
can't do
good for
shit
that,
for
boy.
you. And
That
in
was my
reality, nah. And it's
diary.
just like, and then you get it because, like you said, we grew up in society, and I feel like, especially in our age, we kind of got a good half and half. Like you got
Mm-hmm.
half a life with no social media and really having to be outside and interact with people, and then in those maturing and latter years,
Mm-hmm.
social media got introduced to us.
Yeah.
And social media really do change your mind. Like it really changed the way your brain wire and everything. So if you don't have no control over that, you think them niggas give a fuck.
Yeah.
Until you
That's
realize I got 2,000 plus followers and I'm on live crying and these niggas don't give a fuck.
nah, no funny
They just
shit.
want to hear the
Word.
story.
Yeah, they just looking like, yo, tell us.
They just
Tell
want to
us.
mind my business. So now
God
they gonna watch me for the next
damn.
couple of days and act like they care in my DM. Then when I'm alright and I go back outside, I'm gonna hear 30 stories from 30 different people about how so and so said, yeah, she was down and she was going through this and she was going through that. And man, yeah, she ain't as she thinks she is, or he ain't really who he
Right,
think. It's
right.
like, bro, like, nigga, I know a lot of shit about you too.
Word up. Yeah, it's crazy. It's all on what you allow
Yeah,
as well too, because like I said, them voices gonna be loud. They could control you. They could navigate you into the wrong area, the wrong situation.
hell
But you
yeah,
gotta understand your value, and I know a lot of us is still finding that out.
yeah,
So that's why it's like, yo, we can't put it on the internet to save us. We can't put it on that relationship to save us
yeah,
because again, we gotta still find that love, that consideration. That's another word as well. You gotta have consideration for yourself first,
yeah,
because man, oh man, you will see like, yo, the access you give the people and the tolls and the holes you gotta take and the curves and the lanes you gotta move just to get to them is different. It's
yeah,
so different. I learned that this year as well. It's like if you was with me and like fucked with you, bro, like ain't nothing I wouldn't do. Ain't nothing like, yo, call me if I may miss your call. I'm calling right back, whatever it
yeah.
is. But when it's me,
Me, do. You have now reached
you
your
feel me?
call
Or
has
like,
been
yo, or
like,
everybody's so
damn.
busy, play so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody, the president of the United States when it come to me. But it's like again, it's all on what you allow, man. If
Yeah,
you, I can allow that to change me. I can allow that to put me beneath. I can
right.
allow that to, change my whole fucking role in this goal of life, and I can really just become them if I
Yeah,
allow it. But again, you gotta sit in the hurt because I know it hurt, and that's a lot of things. We tough guys. We like,
yeah,
nah, nothing phase
yeah.
us.
We from
I'm
that
in an
environment.
area where like, yo, I tell like in an argument like, yo, you fucked up and that hurt me, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm
and
saying
now it's
there's
like,
nothing wrong
but
with
I'm
that.
good though, and I'm gonna be good. But don't do that, bro. But it's vulnerability is peace. I'm learning that the more I live life, and it's like, yo, like the more vulnerable I am, the more emotions I show, the more in touch I get with myself.
Yourself, yeah.
You know what I
Just
mean?
the true
Because
you. Like, for me, we can't keep acting like we human. Like, and it sucks that in the brown and black communities, like, we really do grow up in a way where it's like, if something happen, you figure it out, you keep going. But it's like, yo, some shit you can't keep going. Some
yo,
shit sit you
bro.
down.
Word,
Like,
no,
some shit
word
put you on
up.
your ass, and I can't just wake up and keep going. Like, and we just so used to, like you said, constantly chugging that when the train hit the wall, now it ain't about the one thing or the two things. It's 30 things that you just been throwing the rug over. And now it's so much shit under the rug that the rug can't even lay down. So you got no choice but
Exactly.
to deal with it.
Exactly. That's why I feel like a lot of things in my life have been in cycles and repetitive cycles. And it's kind of like, yo, I'm in that sense of figuring out the lesson, because it's like I know a lot of these things are happening, but they happening in different forms and
Word.
different people in different situations. And I'm just like, yo, like I'm acknowledging I need help. I'm acknowledging my accountability. I'm acknowledging my wrongs in certain situations. So it's like, what is this lesson? But
Yeah.
shit, I know what it is. I gotta take time for myself
Yeah. Nah,
because I haven't in
respectfully.
so long.
I'm glad you
And
actually said that shit though, cause like my besides my grandma passing recently, like I've been losing people like throughout life.
For sure.
We grew up in an environment
For
where
sure.
if somebody ain't sick or whatever, we all could probably go like this and name 5 names off the top of our head of niggas that we know that got shot and killed, all types of stuff. But like in high school, my uncle passed away, and the holidays thing, like, and I was 16, going on 17 or whatever at the time, and very like I could honestly say like this year is the first year that the holidays was actually enjoyable to me in so long. It was the first time I didn't like sit and zone out.
Yeah.
Get into that, that thinking of like, damn, so and so ain't here and so and so. Like this year was the actual year that I actually enjoyed my holiday, like Thanksgiving specifically, and it was just like, dag, like I sat and reflected on that, and I felt like you said, it's because I did unplug for a little while. I did start to do the work.
Yeah.
Because you got to do the work for yourself. Back to like allowing. Whatever you allow is whatever's going to keep happening.
So now you just appreciate, again, the gift of life and just being in the presence of life. And that's all it is. And I'm getting on that journey. I'm hopping on. I bought my ticket, y'all. I got my flight, man. We got to get there. I got to see what that side look like.
One way.
You feel it?
No round trips.
Bird up, spirit flight at that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, and I know it because I feel it daily. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I'll be, like you said, zoned out. So some days, Monday I'll be good. Tuesday I might be on the edge. Wednesday I might be the best day of my life. Thursday I'm like, this shit again. Then Friday is just a repeat. All right, we got to reset because now I got to record and get Spill of Gems going. And it's like, so I got to just let go. And that's why it's like, I'm entitling a lot of these things the way I'm titling them, because it's like, yo, I gotta get the family ready for what's about to happen, because I don't think
this shit gonna be completely different.
A whole different lane. I think it's gonna be a little too new for people, because I'm really serious, man. Like I've gave a lot of my time and energy to either people or social media, and I think those are the first two things that I'm letting go. And it's just like, of course, the family and people who I really build with, y'all don't worry about nothing. We good. But it's just like, far as just the system that I've created for myself, waking up on Instagram, seeing what I see or promoting some shit or just trying to get, I got to chill. I got to chill because I'm not even looking at myself first.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you that nigga. Everybody be looking or telling the internet, like, yo, I wake up every day telling myself I'm that nigga. I don't. I'll be like, what bill I got to put in today? I got this to do today. I don't be telling myself a motherfucking thing. As long as we get it done. So now it's falling on me. You feel me? So, and then, of course, it's always a reflection around in December, the last days of the year. We like, man, what we going to do now? But I'm not even looking into the new year. It's kind of like I'm just really looking at myself.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like,
this journey is gonna be great. Like, I feel like what you getting ready to go into on the break, you getting ready to take. It's kind of like what I did over the summer, and it was just like I put myself. It was hard at first, not gonna lie, but on a very strict schedule. Like I used to take 6 a.m. clients. If I had a 6 a.m. client that day, I have to be up an hour before I have anything to do because I need an hour for me. And in that hour, there's no phone. I work out, pray, meditate, whatever. But there's no social media. And even I took it as far as music. I wasn't even listening to no rap music before 12 p.m.
Ooh, you might have lost me there.
I know it for me, and I ain't gonna lie. Like I listen to every type of music. Like, I'm a huge like Future fan, Popcorn, Vibes, Cartel. Like that's all really me. But and so the first couple of days, it's like, damn, I really want to put my little playlist song go crazy. But you start to realize too, even that type of stuff, how much it really affects your mind and your thinking and the way that you go about things. Like you really do gotta lock in with yourself and understand like what is it that you really want for yourself. Because ain't nobody else going to do the work for you. Like, we all got people that love us to death. We all got a mother, a father, a grandma. We all got somebody on this earth that love us harder than anybody else, but they still can't do the work for you. Like, you feel me? Shit happen. Most people call their moms or the closest person to them. And your mom, feel me, if you got a good mother, feel me, she going to try to do everything that she can to help you. She might cry for you. But guess what? It's not her situation.
Right. Word.
And so no matter what she do,
still don't change a
you
damn
still gotta
thing.
go through it.
Exactly. And I think that's what they all prepped us for. Growing up, a lot of it wasn't right. A lot of it wasn't correct,
Yeah.
but again, the message was clear, and we seeing it now. And it sucks that a lot of us gotta have a lot of negative to proceed with this shit. But it's like, yo, never miss the message, and the message was like, yo, life is going to continue without me, even though I gave it to you. But in this life, and even after, know who you are. Know that whatever comes at your way, know that you are better than that. And
Right.
if you can't control it, you have a higher protector that's on your side.
Yeah. Nah,
And
for
I
sure.
think that's what it, but we got so blinded to the little fine blueprints of life. We like,
Blurred
yo,
lines.
bruh, I hear you, mom, but damn.
Man, this shit look lit though.
It's
Like,
like, yeah, I need to do this. Like, come on. But yeah, we got so caught up in the life shit. Like, just speaking of music and just connecting it to life, how does that like affect you every day? Just how does it, build you? How does it motivate you? Just far as your own music.
so I ain't gonna lie, like I don't really listen to my own music. Like
Tough,
so, like
tough.
once I release it, maybe that first week when I'm
Hmm.
super excited and stuff like that. But other than that, like I try to live in the present every day. But music, like, always been a big part of my life since I was a kid. I always knew every song, American and Caribbean song. There was nothing you
Tough.
couldn't put on the radio that I didn't know word for word. And that was back before I had a phone, so I wasn't looking up no lyrics or nothing like that. I
Hmm.
was really listening. But not music, like this shit ain't easy. Like a lot of people, like they see me on the gram, and it's like, I might get 20 followers one week, and 2 days later I might lose 15.
That's how it be,
But
yo.
I'm okay with that. And at first it was just like, Dad, like, why niggas, like, I fuck with you. When you got your clothing line and stuff from me, I'm the first nigga to buy clothes. I'm the first nigga to support. But I gotta ask you to repost something, or I gotta ask you to like something. I gotta ask you to like shit. And so at first it really did bother me. Like that first year, 2023, my first time releasing music, like it's like that, like, trying to escape it out. But music, just like any other thing, and what I learned is like it's just another journey. Like, you feel me? I'm okay with losing 15 and gaining 5 because those 5 is authentic.
Hmm.
The 15 was watching from behind the curtain. They got tired of it, and in reality, I keep working. I keep doing it. I'm 15 to be back.
Absolutely. Shit, it might be 30 next
Yeah,
week.
you feel me? And but yeah, so like this music, like every day, I don't really think too much about my music. I would say, like, I do make sure, like, I try to make sure I get a share on. I use social media in positive ways now. So like, I linked my Instagram and I had to make a Facebook account or whatever, but I linked it so I could do the advertising.
Hmm.
I pay a little $5 a week per my post and stuff like that to up my viewings and things like that. But I'm not really watching to see who gonna do this or who's saying this. Like,
Got
I'm
you.
doing it really
Got
like
you.
for me because this is like what I enjoy
You just
doing.
use the machine for
Yeah, and I
this.
just want to get it out into the world. And if it happens to inspire somebody else or be a breakthrough from somebody else or even make them feel like that, like, I fuck with this because it's similar to stuff that I go through and they can relate. That's really what it's for. Like, for me, whether I make it or not, like, I'm okay.
Yo, I'm with you on that, and I'll tell anybody right now, like, if you like starting some shit, invest. Don't even put that pressure on your friends or your family, bro,
Yeah.
because it's going to backfire on you. And I wish I would have known that because I would have been invested in like ads and all
But
this
like you
other
said,
shit.
we don't be knowing that type of stuff. Like,
And it's like a lot of us feel like we shouldn't do
yeah.
that because again,
Oh,
like
I'm
we said,
paying
we the
for it and it's
givers,
not
we
authentic.
there. You feel me? And I don't even care about that. Like what y'all say about that, man. Long as it ain't a bunch of like bots
Oh,
for real
yeah.
on my shit, cool. But I know who real and who ain't. And if not, I've invested in it, bro. I didn't
That's
actually
sad.
buy it. It just was on their screen, and
Yeah.
they said I fucked with
I
it. You
forgot.
feel me?
Yeah, I seen some shit like that earlier, like on the gram. Actually, I was reading through because I be following hella like motivational
Mm-hmm.
shit. So like, I never been a person that follow too many celebrities, but like for the past year or two, I randomly go through my followers and like, if it's like, for instance, maybe that nigga like Bunk Gang and stuff like that before he
Mm-hmm.
changed his life around, like,
Mm-hmm.
unfollow, bro. Nothing you posting is positive. Nothing that you post could affect me in a positive way. Niggas like, no offense, love little baby. I fuck with future stuff. I don't follow them niggas on the gram. Them niggas just posting $1 million and clubs and strippers and weed and drugs, or
That's
that's
it.
not doing shit for me, and it's not influencing me in no positive way. So I follow a lot of like trust God pages and
Yeah,
motivate because
yeah.
I need to see shit when the days when I don't feel like it.
Mhm.
I need to see shit like that to tell me like you good, you could keep going. But I had seen some shit earlier that was like, while you are in the process of breaking like your curses or your generational curses, you can't expect the motherfuckers who passed them down to you to support.
Right, right. And to go on with a quote I posted today, it was like, yo, I put my little spin on it. I said, always remember, man, trauma is a reason for how you behave. It doesn't excuse the behavior.
Oh my
You feel what
gosh.
I'm saying? And it's like, understand that the trauma is the reason
Yeah.
you're doing what you're doing. Is not just no excuse to be like, oh, bruh,
Yeah.
I'm grieving.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
damn.
like, okay, I get that, but
You feel me?
you
And
grieving and you know that, so you gotta handle that responsibly.
yeah, you gotta, again, consideration. Consideration, bro, is life is more than just you. And you got people that love you, you got people that respect you without you even looking, without you even knowing. So with knowing this shit, you gotta understand, bro, you gotta walk different, talk different, move different.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like, yo, my whole TL is full of encouraging quotes and all that shit. Cause it's like, what is, it might get fucked up. The algorithm
Algorithm.
might get a little fucked up. You feel me?
Yeah,
It
nah,
might,
for sure.
Instagram be
The algorithm
crazy.
be trying to fuck you up. I don't care what
Woo!
nobody say. You could
Whoa.
try to purposely like
It's some
see good
shit out
shit.
there on the
The
gram, boy.
algorithm will show you like, nah, nigga, like you need to look at this.
And that motherfucker, what? I be intrigued, boy. I be
I
like, damn.
swear, fuck around and be up 3 a.m. scrolling now. You
What?
like, damn,
And I'm still. Yo, it's endless. That shit is different on the gram.
Yeah, nah, that shit,
It's
that shit get
different.
deep.
It's different. That's why I said this on my last episode. It's like, yo, you gotta challenge the test because everything is going to test you, bro. But you gotta come with a challenge for that test to know
Yeah.
not to fuck with me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, yo, I see it. I see you right here. So don't think you about to come over here with all that
Yeah,
rah-rah
fuck my
shit.
shit up.
Yeah,
Word.
like, so that's where I'm at with it. What you got coming up next? I know 2025 coming up, so like, what's in tune for that? And just give us that, cause I know you was on your self-reflective year. So
Yeah.
are we building on that, or
Yeah.
we
So
popping out a
going.
little more?
No, I mean, I ain't too much of a pop out person.
Got
Like
you, got you.
again, like you said, back to like I pop out when it's in support of people.
Oh
You
yeah,
feel me?
oh
But like
yeah,
other than that,
absolutely.
I ain't really too much of a outside person. I have been pouring into the people that pour into me more. So like the friends that people probably never see me with,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm always texting or we always on the phone. So I've been spending more time with them type of people
Yeah.
in my life because I just feel like you valuable, whatever, and you showing me your value and stuff. We may not link every month. We may not link every 3 months, but I want to put more time into valuable relationships that's
Right.
actually, like you said, beneficial in both ways. It's not just me giving, you giving, but we helping each other through this process of life.
Absolutely.
I did officially get like my LLC paperwork and stuff like that like a month or two ago. So
Congrats.
setting that up, trying to like set up the bank account and all that stuff. So when I take my basketball clients and stuff, I could get it more officiated on paper. Trying to start my footing with that. And for real, I really been like struggling with juggling like what career path I want to take. Back to the kind of like the question mark box. I got so many different things that I can do. So I'm really trying to really decide on like what career path I want to take that's gonna allow me the flexibility to really be who I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm at the point where I'm not in no career for the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm cool, whatever God got me. I got an apartment, I could eat, I got clothes. That's enough for me.
For sure.
And so getting into that, I'm actually gonna get a people one more song before the year end. I'm gonna shoot a music video next week. So y'all gonna be on the lookout for that because it's gonna be the first time I'm dropping the video and the song on the same day.
That's tough.
And so yeah, it's gonna be crazy though. I ain't gonna lie, like we go back to the investing shit. Like this probably really investing. Like I really got a whole team. I got a stylist that I paid. I really like went full out for this. So I'm really excited for that because it's like the first time I feel like I did something all the way I want to do it and shit like that. So I'm gonna do that. I got a couple of bangers music wise that I got in the tuck. So I'm gonna just try to drop them.
the year.
Couple years.
Start.
Trying to knock those out. But yeah, my focus for 2025 is just my same focus I got every day, like to wake up and be a better me. Because like I can't preach to my community and the people that I talk to. Get 1% better every day, and at the end of the year, you 365% better. Right. And I'm not doing the same shit myself. So like, I'm not this year. I'm gonna try to focus on not being in no competition, not watching stuff and feeling like, dad, I'm working harder than this person and I'm putting it in more pain. I just whatever God say it's gonna be, I'm cool with that. Whenever He knows the best timing or whatever the case may be. Because ain't none of them niggas in the Bible get that shit young. Yo, we gonna be real, like the earliest, I can't even remember now that I'm thinking about it, but the earliest person in the Bible that got like everything they was 25. That was the youngest one. Everybody else was like 40, 50, 30. Like, so it's like, again, we rushing stuff because of social media, but I'm just at a very comfortable point with just like my spiritual journey, my mental journey. Like, I'm okay with life. The things that I can control, I will control to the best of my ability. And whatever I can't control ain't for me to control.
That's tough. I respect that on shit 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I've been saying this for 2 episodes now. It's just a self-reflective year for me. Just less, just trying to stop a lot of consistencies in the habits because, again, habits create your life. You know what I'm saying? What you do every day is going to become your days. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm a procrastinator. I got to change a lot of these things. You know what I mean? Again, it's trauma brought me there, but it's not an excuse. It's a reason for why I'm behaving the way I am. So we got to just attack that. And I'm going to do just that. Come at y'all with more gems and we going to just go crazy for season 9. And
I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, we going to have you right back. We got to, everybody that pull up, come back. And that's, check the stats, man. I can't front, bro. I can't lie. Everybody that come up here. And that's probably one of my highest honors now that I say that, because I'll be playing and I'll smile and I'll laugh when I say that. But that's probably the most biggest compliment I can have, to where I've provided a safe space for somebody to just be like, yo, whenever I do want to pop some shit, I got to go see bro. Sure. You feel me?
Word. I forgot how I came across your shit on the gram. I think a couple people in like this, the Jersey music community.
I've been loving it. And since I've been getting guests, it just guests bring more guests.
Yeah, and, and it's like authentic. See, like me, I'm big on, for me, genuine authenticity and stuff like that. So I want to say it was Briar.
Yeah, yo,
I want to say it was
Bria, man.
I think it was Bria, yeah. Speaking of Bria, we about to work on some shit. I just hit her to do a feature or whatever the case
type shit.
And even that, like, I'm getting real big in my community. Like, I ain't been trying to branch out. Like, if you're a Jersey artist and I fuck with your music and I feel like you got something positive going behind you, like, I want to work with you. And I also want to pay whatever your number is. I don't want to short you just because you're from the same shit. That's your number, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I want to think it was Bria, and then, feel me, I see you had Nika Lito up here the other day and shit like that. So, like, real good people is really what I'm like. The people that I'm seeing come sit on the couch, come pop their shit. It's not niggas who just doing the shit for the look.
Yo, and that's one thing I
doing the shit for the fame. Like, these people who really, like, I've seen over the years, like, or known even, went to school with some of them, like, since, like, middle school and stuff like that. And it's, like, it's authentic. Like, niggas is not chasing the popularity. Niggas is not chasing, oh, my God, I want everybody to know. I just want to do this because this is what I enjoy doing, and this is what I just want to bring and pour out into the world. Because we all got to go, for me. And that's a big thing, too. Like, you could be as fake as you want when you here.
Yo.
Nigga, when you go, we going to know what you really was about.
For sure.
Because did you leave a footprint? Did you leave a step? Did you leave a pebble? Like, what is it after you leave a room that people resonate with and say about you after they've been around you, after you exchange energies with them and thoughts with them? It's like, you can always tell when a nigga real. Like, I always feel like you can't fake realness.
That's a fact. And it's very hard. It becomes his third job if you want to fake realness, man. Because it's...
I keep your mask on all the time. If that's not you, we going to know.
You're sweaty under there.
You're going to slip up.
Sweaty under there.
You're going to slip up.
Word up. Let the people know where they can follow you, where they could tap in with your music, all that shit.
I'm a one social media type of person.
Thank you. That's, everybody get one.
I got Instagram, Jayla, Jayluh It's 4 H's at the end of it. All my music is on all platforms. J Don Dada. It's everything up there. It's club music, rap music, reggae music, chill music, singing. It's literally everything up there. But tap in. It's good shit. If it's for you, it's for you. And if it's not, pass it on to somebody else.